Hello, my name is Leonel Ariza. I'm a student of Bachelor in English at CECAR. I'm going to explain some tenses. For example, the first tense is simple present tense. In this case, it talks about situations that happen in the present, but for example, facts or routines. Yes, for example, I watch TV every night, every day. Yes, it's a routine. Or for example, I have my lunch every day at noon. Yes, this is a routine. Yes, but in this case, we need to have some rules. We need to have take into account some rules. For example, when the verb is only for affirmative in third person, yes. When the verb finishes in O, es, in X, es, in H, es, in cry, for example, or fly. Cry is you change the Y for I, delete the Y and change for I and add es with X es with Z es only yes. But for example, it's only for third person. She, he, and it. Okay. For example, she watches soap opera. Yes, you apply the rule. For example, in this case, you don't apply the rule because you are using the auxiliary verb in negative and in interrogative. Okay, but you need to take into account this kind of situation. The next tense is present progressive or present continuous. It's a situation that is in progress. Yes, when the situation is in progress, that is, for example, is happening now and is in progress until future. For example, I am reading a newspaper. For example, I am reading right now, and maybe I will finish in 1 hour. Yes, it's occurring or it is in progress. Okay, the next, but we need to take into account the negative for. Okay, for example, the negative for present progressive. Yes, for example, I am not, you are not, he is not, we are not. Yes, you are, they're not. But take into account this kind of tense, you need to write the ing because we are talking in gerund. Okay, in gerund. Okay, the next tense is simple past tense. It's the simple past tense. We need to take into account the distance is, for example, let me show. Okay, for example, here in present in affirmative, sorry, in past tense, but in affirmative, you use the verb in present, yes, in past, sorry, in past. In this case, in past, but because you are using the affirmative. But when you write in negative or interrogative, for example, in this case, for example, here, write, speak, wrote, write, wrote, speak, spoke. Yes, in this case, you are using, okay, sorry. You are using, in this case, you are using the auxiliary did or did not. In this case, you study, you use the verb in present, yes, because you are using the auxiliary, but the situation is in past. Okay, okay. But the next is, for example, the past progressive tense. For example, here is a situation is in progress. It was in progress in the past, but now finished. For example, I was writing a letter. You were reading a letter. He was reading a letter. We were right. We were writing a letter. They were writing a letter. Yes, in this case, or reading a letter. In this case, you are using the ing because it's progressive and it was in gerund. Yes, okay. The next is Okay, the negative, you use the was not, weren't, wasn't, weren't. Yes, in this case, weren't. Sorry, in this case, you use the ing because it's progressive. It's a tense in progressive. For the reason, all the tenses that's in progressive, they are with ing. The verbs are with ing. Okay, the next. Simple future tense. In this case, it's a situation that will happen in the future, but you can not change. It's a prediction. For example, I will travel to Miami. Yes, I will. You use the will because it's future. Will. Yes, they will understand the math class. We will speak English very well. She or he will work at the factory. You will study chemistry at the university. In this case, you are using the will because it is the future tense, simple future tense, okay? But the negative, for example, in this case, is the same. I won't travel, won't or will not. He won't, she won't, or will not. But it's a situation that will happen in the future, but it's a negative form, okay? The next is going to. I am going to. The I am going to is a situation that have a conclusion. For example, I am going to travel to New York the next month. This has a conclusion. You are going to study chemistry at the university. It has a conclusion. We are going to watch a movie tomorrow. It has a conclusion, because you are sure, very sure that you are going to do this kind of action. Yes. This is the explanation. I cannot talk very much because I need to finish this explanation. Thank you so much for your time and enjoy this explanation, and see you soon. Bye.